Welcome to the Lumension AntiVirus video vignette series, in which we discuss how to use specific features and capabilities of Lumension AntiVirus, an integrated module on the Lumension Endpoint Management and Security Suite, to help secure and clean your endpoints from malware, including viruses, trojans, rootkits, spyware, and adware. Hello, my name is Chris Merritt, and in this episode I'm joined by David Murray from Product Management to discuss how you can protect your endpoints using Lumension AntiVirus. AV provides pre-lockdown and ongoing cleaning capabilities which are vital to defense in-depth security strategies. But AV scans can impose a noticeable endpoint performance hit, which can impact end-user productivity. Organizations need to protect their endpoints without unduly impacting user productivity or experience. So, David, how does one get an in-depth malware protection without slowing end users down?
Chris, performing periodic endpoint antivirus scans is necessary to identify and remove dormant malware residing on disk. Every day, new antivirus signatures are released, and it's possible that some files which were previously considered clean actually contain malware and can be identified as such using the latest signatures. So that's why we need to run these scans periodically to clean up these endpoints and prevent that malware from spreading. We've discussed the different types of scans in another vignette. Here we're going to focus on the recurring virus and malware scan. When we execute these scans, we need to consider the impact on the end user. It's a bit of a balancing act. We would like to get these scans completed as quickly as possible, but generally that involves consuming more endpoint resources. If the user is trying to use their endpoint at that time, they can experience some slowdown or delays in opening applications, copying files, and so on, and that can be frustrating. Now, what you will typically have in your antivirus solution are some mechanisms to try and automatically balance user activity with the antivirus scan. For example, try and detect when the computer is idle and then dedicate more resources to the antivirus scan. But if the user is trying to perform some tasks, to throttle back the antivirus scan. These automatic mechanisms are good, but they will only take you so far as they tend not to respond quickly enough. What you really need is the ability to apply some additional control depending on the scanning behavior you're trying to achieve. So on this screen, you can see the different scan options that are available for our recurring virus and malware scan. We've already covered these options on the left as part of another vignette, so I'm not going to cover them again here. What I want to focus on for this vignette is the CPU utilization control, which you can see here on the right. This control can be adjusted to modify the behavior of the antivirus scan. So let's say you want to conduct a light daily scan of high-risk folders like program files and Windows directory. Because this is happening daily and you know the user is likely to be present while the scan is running, you're not really concerned with how long the scan takes to complete. You're more concerned with ensuring that the scan doesn't impact on user productivity. So in this case, you might select a lower CPU utilization percentage. On the other hand, maybe you're executing a more thorough scan of the entire endpoint every weekend, or maybe you're adding application control and you want to ensure that the endpoint is clean of malware prior to locking down the endpoint. In this case, you know you're running the scan out of hours when the endpoint is not in use, and your priority really is to get the scan completed as quickly as possible using all available resources. So you would select a high utilization percentage for this scan. So Chris, that really gives the administrator control over resource utilization for antivirus scans, enabling you to conduct different scans at different times.
So it's really about using the granular scanning capabilities to achieve that balance between productivity and security, right?
That's right, Chris. Using this control provides you with the extra flexibility for your antivirus scan and ensures that you achieve the correct balance between resource utilization and user productivity.
Great, thanks, David. I hope you enjoyed this short video on how using Lumension AntiVirus will help secure and clean up your endpoints from malware, including viruses, trojans, rootkits, spyware, and adware. For more information, please visit the AntiVirus page on our website, where you can get a free trial version today. Thank you.